Hey guys, it's Maymay, and look what I've got. The folks from Pixcut sent me a machine for me to try out and demo for you guys and use in my crafting. I'm super excited about this machine. If you have not heard about it, it's you guys that told me about it. They're the reason I even reached out to see if I could get the machine. But what it does is it is a photo printer and a sticker maker all in one. So you can print your photos for folios, you can print photos for anything that you make, scrapbooking, etc. Or you can print stickers, or both. You can turn your photos into stickers, whatever you want to do. Today, I'm going to unbox it. We're going to play with it. We're going to use it and see what all it will do. So there'll be information in the description for you, links where you can purchase it, all that good stuff. But for now, I want to open this box and get started. So let me get it open, and I'm going to kind of unbox it with you as we go and let you see how it all works. First thing I want to point out to you is the user manual, and I know everybody is always intimidated by user manuals, including myself, but I want to show you something. It's very simple. This is multiple languages. I show you this a lot whenever I'm doing a demo. Your language section, if you speak English like me, stops there. That is it. So this is all that you have for your instruction. So it's not as intimidating as it might seem. That is a different set of languages. So we're going to use that first section. There's a setup guide you can use, and this is it. Look at this. We're going to pull this out. This is our ink cartridge and our photo paper. So we'll pull that out in a few minutes. Power strip here, not power strip, but cube. And I watched some videos of other people using this, and the one thing I really was happy about, like from the get-go, is how long this cord is. Look at this. It's super, super, super long, so you won't have to struggle to get it plugged in. Love that. It is packaged super nicely. I am a big fan of good packaging. There is that. Let's take it out of the bag. It's not very big. I like that too. It's going to sit on my desk, or it's going to sit somewhere in my craft room without taking up a whole lot of space. You can see here on the side, it's very small. See it in my hand? And I like that. Lots of blue tape. You guys that love to peel tape, this one's for you. Let's turn it sideways so you can see. We'll start peeling. I saw this from someone else's video. This opens like this. It's magnet, makes it super easy, and then you can peel this tape off. And I want to show you this end. Do you recognize that? That's going to be your blade. We're familiar with these, right? We'll talk about that more in a few minutes, but I love how sleek that looks. Look at that. And then you can see this guy just magnets. See that? All right. And then I've got another piece down here. I'm going to open this up like so and peel this piece off. Then I'll show you this end as well. All right. So this piece is going to pull out your cartridge that holds your paper and sticker paper, your photo and sticker paper. So we can pull these off of here now. This opens up like so, and this is where your paper goes. I don't know if that lays flat. Why does that lift up? I want to look at that. I think that is part of the workings on the inside. Let's don't mess with that. So this is going to hold our paper when we get to it. It's very simple. It's a very simple construction. This is this end. So your cartridge with your paper goes in here like so, and then it feeds out here when it prints. Guys, this is so easy to set up, like seriously. Okay, there's that. Let's put some paper in it. So your paper that comes with the machine, you get 18 pieces of sticker paper in 4x7, and you get 18 pieces of photo paper that is 4x6. Now, I'm going to put in the description the type of paper this is and what all it touts that it can do. It's my understanding from watching and researching that this sticker paper is waterproof, and apparently the photo paper is too. I should say water resistant. Is anything waterproof? Just that the water will kind of pool up and roll off of it. We're going to put in photo paper first. I just want to print a photo. So there's our stack of photo paper. I'm going to pull my cartridge back out. I'll lift this up like so. Do you see here it's got 4x7 and 4x6? This little piece here is the stopper for your 4x6 cardstock. So I'm going to place that in like that. And the manual says glossy side up. So you see my glossy side is facing up. If I were putting in 4x7, and we'll do that too because we want to do some stickers, then I want to lay this down so that my 4x7 can go the whole length. It's very simple. I'm glad because I'm not big on difficult. I'm not big on relearning everything. So there's that. We put that inside just like that, and we're going to put that into the machine. Now you're like, what about the ink? Let me show you. Comes in this package. I just cut it open just like this. On the side here, it says Photo Sticker Cutter Ink Cartridge. Number of sheets, 36. So this will do 36 sheets, and we got 36 sheets with it. So you probably noticed that. Now let me show you where this goes. So standing it up on its side, we've got this little compartment. Do you see in here? This fits inside there, and it goes a specific way. Do you see that little piece that comes up right there? That shape is also here. So if you find that shape and you match them up, it fits like a puzzle piece, and then that just drops inside and locks under that yellow piece. Now when it's time to change it, lift that up and you can pull it out. How easy, right? Love that. Okay, should we power it on? I think so. Power goes on the side, and I'm gonna plug it into the wall. Okay, I'm holding it for you to see it. This is the power button. I'm gonna hold it down for 3 seconds. The light's gonna turn blue, and it's on. Now I can hear it doing some things in there, so it sounds like it's warming up or getting ready. And now we need to connect it to my device. So to print a photo, I'm gonna go down here to the add, and I'm gonna choose photo paper. And I did have to give it permission to see my photos, but that's no big deal. And I'm gonna go to classic photo print, and I'm gonna choose this one and go next. All right, the default print quality is max paper. Tap to edit buttons to make adjustments. Okay, max paper is good for me. That's what that's gonna look like. And now I need to put in, I think I have the photo paper already in. So let's just see what happens. I'm gonna say print. Please insert the correct size paper into the device, otherwise it will affect the printing. Got it. Printer is busy. Please check the task in queue. I don't know why it's busy. That's interesting. So let's go home and see what task is in queue. Did I already put something in there? I did not. It says it's ready to print. Oh, it's connecting. That's what's wrong. It's doing the firmware and all that. So I just loaded them together. So now it's just updating. So we're going to let it update, and then we'll let it print. Okay, I have to show you an error that I made because this might happen to you too. So I put this into this top slot and pushed it all the way in. This is the photo paper. But do you see where it's saying paper cassette not installed? If I hit to process, this is handy because it tells me what the issue is. It says, please insert the correct size photo paper, then insert the tray into the tray door. That is what I did not do. So I have to go right down here and put that in like so. And now it knows. So we're good. I just had it in the wrong place. I'm excited. I'm just sitting here watching it like it's baking cupcakes or something. I've got my nose all the way to it. Okay, do you see this first color coming out? Don't let that panic you. The first time I saw it on video, the one I watched, I was like, that's not a good photo. Give it a second. It goes through at least twice. Ooh, more than twice, because this color's rough too. I guess it has 3 cartridges, so 3 times, yellow, red, and blue. Let's see what happens. So that's a 4th time it's going through. That's a really good quality photo. That is a really good quality. I am really, really, really happy with that. I mean, I'd already put a filter on this photo before I printed it, but that is pretty good for a little tabletop printer. Don't y'all think? I think it's good. All right, we need to try the sticker function. That's what we all want to know about, right? Okay, so let's go back. I think I'm going to do one that's in here or see what my options are. So let's go like this. So let's add, which is new project. I'm going to go sticker paper. And I think I'm going to go, do we want to do, let's do canvas. Let's go here. Let's see what we can create. All right. So there are elements. So there's templates, elements. You can upload text and shapes. Is there more? That's all we have right there. Let's go to elements. Look at all of this. This is really, really cute. So let's see if we can make a sticker. I'm going to see if I can search. There's animals. I don't see where I can like type in a search, but I see where I can narrow things down. So here's dogs. Let's just see what kind of dogs they've got. Y'all know what I'm looking for. A Winnie dog or a bird dog. Let's see what we can find. So there's lots of options. I don't know if you've been able to see in the video how many pages I've scrolled through, but so many options. Look, there's Christmas ones. There's just one after another after another. Oh, this little guy. That's little wee with a little hat on. Let me keep looking. So my best friend has a corgi, and this one is hilarious. I think I'll do this one for her. So let's add that to the board. Now I can do multiples because I can size this. Now this is done in millimeters. I want to see if there's a way to change that. In other software that I have, if you click the grid, you can sometimes change. And I'm not seeing where I can. And let me see if I tap this if I can. I don't think I can change that. I can do some research for that for my next video. But if we have to do it in millimeters, I got an idea. So I had to do a little research, and Shannon helped me figure this out too. So this is my Sweet Petunia T ruler, and it does centimeters. You get 2 in the pack of these. You get one that's inches, one that's centimeters. This is a centering function. You see from 0 to 1, that is 1 centimeter. And in there is 10 millimeters. So if I'm working with millimeters here, if this is 40 millimeters, that's 4 centimeters. And we'll test it and see if I'm right. I could be wrong, but this is about the size I'm looking at here. I also can know what's really interesting to me is how the sticker pages are done in inches, but this is done in millimeters. So that's interesting. But I can know by, if I want a 4-inch corgi, if I fill this guy up and I want to see, I don't know if that's even as full as it can go. I want to test this theory. So that's almost 90 millimeters, which would be 9 centimeters, correct? I don't believe that's 4 inches. Here, let's test it. Let's go like that. Yeah, that's pretty close to 4 inches. It's real. I mean, it's not exact, but it's like a centimeter off. Yeah. And that's probably because of borders and things. Okay, so we're learning. It's good for us. It's good to learn. All right, so let's make a big O corgi. Make a big O. We'll shrink him down a little bit, move him up there. Then I want to see what I can do with text. So I'm going to close this out. I'm going to go to text, and I'm going to type Cammy. That's their baby's name. We're just playing. I'm going to stretch this out. I'm going to stick Cammy down here. And let's see what we can do with fonts. So, font. Wow, look. Okay. Pretty good. Let's find a cutie one. That's cute. Look at Cammy. That's cute. That's cute. These are cute. These are cute. Okay, let's look at this one. A little too fancy. I think Cammy would write like this. If Cammy wrote, I think this is how she would write. This is cute. All right, it's a little too high up, so I'm going to pull it down a little bit. All right, so there's the font. And maybe we put a little heart like on Cammy. We're just playing. We'll just see what we can do. So let's look for elements again. First off, look at all of this. Oh, there's effects. Let's see what effects do. So if you click stroke, ooh, it puts a border around it. So if I wanted to do, just for you to see it, let me zoom you in so you can really see this. So if I do a green border, do you see where it pops around Cammy? And look, I can make it bigger, smaller. That's cute. I don't really think I want a border. Check this out. I can curve the text, and I can change that. That's a lot of functionality. That's really good for something just handheld like this. All right, I don't really want a stroke around it. And there's the curve again. So let's move Cammy back over. All right, that was interesting to see. Let's see what else we can see in here. So position makes sense. If we wanted to put it behind Cammy or bring it in front, something like that, we could. That's what all these are for. Also, look, there's a centering feature. There's justify to the right, justify to the left. I'm gonna put that back in the center. This is align top, align middle, align bottom. Very handy. This I really like because if you're working in such a small space, I'm really off camera here. If you're working in a small space and you need to scooch, see how I'm over the little foot? If I need to scooch, I can use these little buttons here to do that. And I'm a person who likes to use the arrows, even in my other softwares. I'll bring it down just a little. See, perfect. Love that. Okay. Now, let's see what else we can do. Format lets me do bold, italicize, underline, and then we've got our centering features there. Color, obviously, we can change the color. Do we want to change that color? Let's see how many colors. Look, you guys, here's the rainbow feature, which means I can do anything I want, and I can slide and add and slide. That's pretty good. I'm going to leave it where it was, which was, where was it? There, black. We'll let it be black. That looks good. Okay, and then I'm going to Come out of that one. Font size. I know you're going to wonder. Oh, look, it's a slider. Love that. Here's auto font size. What happens when I turn that off? I don't know. This was on 44, something like that. Let's take it back to 44. Oh, look, I can tap. Love that too. Again, because it's small, that's good. All right, we're going to come out of that. And then what is input? Oh, that's where you type what you want your text to be. Got it. Got it. All right, let's come out of these options and let's look at the rest of my options. So let's go to, I was going to do a heart, but let's just look at shapes so you can see what shapes there are. There's a heart. That's not exactly what I'm looking for. Oops. Let's go back up. All right, and then let's go to elements. And let's see what else we got. We got animals, nature, holiday, decorative elements. Hey, you guys, check this out. I do like this. Let's say you love this flower and you want to use it multiple times. If you like it, I think it goes into your My. Yep, look at that. So that's really handy because if you're going to do a lot of searching through here, if it's not like an easy search situation, that's really cool. You can save them. Decorative elements. Frames. Lines. Food and drink. Home. Celebration. Sports and recreation. Arts and entertainment. Structures. Letters. Numbers. Popular. Emoji. Let's find an emoji. Cute. And look, we can also, it's also broken down a little bit. Let's look at the party. All right, let's keep going. Symbols. Math and money are what our options are up there. Let's look at education. It can't hurt to just look. Seasons. Now, you're probably like, but what if I want to do my own? You can do your own. You just have to upload them in. You know, we saw that earlier. Let's look at home and garden. Coffee, furniture, home appliances, garden, plants. Did I already look at decorative elements? I did. Okay. Might find what I'm looking for in holidays if I find like Valentine's. Let's just see what happens. Can I change the color of this? I don't think I can. I don't think I have that much. That would be cute. Okay, we're not going to do that one. Let's go back and find a different one. I won't make you watch all of this if it takes too long. Holidays, Valentine's Day. So I looked. I didn't see what I was looking for, but I don't want to spend all day looking either. So here's what we're going to do. She's already got a little heart right there in her little paw. I think that's cute. Let's make this a sticker. Okay, so now we're going to click Make It. And I do not have the paper in yet, so it's going to tell me to. So I'm going to see if this will tell me exactly what to do here with my paper. Check this out. Do you see how it's got like number 1? I could add another one. And when I do, let me say cut. It's not going to cut. There's no paper in there right now. So it's telling me to be sure I put the right paper in. So I'm going to get my sticker paper out. Now here's the thing. If I were not just playing, just trying this out, I would want to be sure that I loaded the whole page full of stickers, but we're just playing. Maybe I should put some more on. I feel like I kind of should so you can see how it cuts. Let me also show you this. So when you put your photo paper in, I'm going to turn this way, you have to turn this little guy down so that it can fit. See that? All right, so that, not photo paper, but your sticker paper. Let me go back and add some stuff to the little, I'm going to cancel this. I'm going to say not process, and I'm going to say cancel that. And after canceling the printing of this photo will end. Cancel printing. Job has been canceled. So I have to start over. No biggie. All right, I'm going to get that ready again, and then I'll show you my plan. Okay, so I want to show you this. See this little upload option? If you had something in here that you wanted to upload and put as a sticker, you could do it. So you could build your stuff off site, off the app, and then bring it in. So that's really cool if you want to be very, very specific. So let me go back, pick another sticker. So this is cute. So Ollie is here today, Amber's little boy. I'm going to make him a sticker. He won't even know it's coming, but this will be cute. So what I'm going to do is get that guy kind of big, And then I'm going to add text to say Ollie. And I'm going to bring this down here. And I'm going to change the font size bigger. I'm going to change the font because I don't love that one. I like that one. And then I'm going to go to Effects. And I'm going to put that border around it so it'll pop on the little sticker. I think I like the white. Okay. It's a little bit big. Put it like that. Okay, so I have a feeling these are too close together. We will see. I have a feeling it's going to fuss at me. And that's okay because it might want to send it to 2 pages, which I don't want to do, but we're going to see. Let's go make it. All right, it's got it on 1 page, but we'll see what happens when we really do start to make it. So now I have my sticker paper loaded. Put that down here in the bottom. Then I'm going to say cut. It's interesting because I'm not printing first. Oh, it's going to print. It's going to print and then cut. This is working on 1 page. Pretty cool. Do not exit the app during printing. Got it. It is parsing, so it's getting everything ready. It's making noise. For those of you who like to make your own ephemera, I can see this being really cool. Like if you had an event and you want the ephemera to match exactly what you did, you could make your own ephemera totally easy. That would be so cool. Look, it's pretty good size. Pretty good size. And check down here. This is neat. Do you see where we've got the yellow? So yellow just went. Then it moved to red. That's really cool. And then it's going to go to blue. I got to be honest. I'm really impressed with the print quality. I was expecting it to be very grainy. It is not grainy. And there's one more dot, and I don't know if that means finished or if there's a final thing that it does. Let's see if it moves over. So it did move over, and it's coming out one more time. So it does that whole row of dots. Now, this is the cool part. It is going to cut. I don't have to do anything. It's just going to cut. I'm going to try to slide this where you can see it because I want you to see what's happening. Let me take the camera down and film it. I have the cover on. Let's see if I can get it off quickly. Yeah, there we go, there we go. Okay, I'm going to leave that there for a second. Put you guys back up. I kind of want you to see this. I don't really want to break away because I want you to see that this is exactly what I'm doing. So see this? Cut complete. So I'm going to say home. Okay. I'm going to pick this guy up right out of the printer and check this out. The only thing I'm seeing I should have paid attention to was there's a big gap here in my Cami sticker. I want to pull these off, but I also want Ollie to get to pull it off. But let's just see. I'll show you. Look at this. I'm going to have to pull it off. And the reason I am is because you need to see this. Look at this. I can think of, oh my goodness, look at this sticker. I can think of 900 uses for this, honestly. Like, this is going to be so good for mini albums and folios and things like that. I would love if I had a matte option. I don't know if that's an option because of the printing process, but having a matte sticker would be really cool to kind of match our cardstock. Let me put this back on here so Ollie can peel it off. Getting it back perfect is not going to be a thing, but I don't think he's going to care about that. And look at Cami. So I'm not going to peel this one off. I'm going to let my friend peel that one off. I think that's so cute. All right, so let's look at the quality, though. Look at the photos. Look how good that quality is. Love that. Look at that sticker quality. I'm very, very happy with that. And I think this is just the beginning. I'm working on a folio right now where I could really make my own ephemera because my folio is from Craft Acropolis. So I could take the logo from Craft Acropolis, make a sticker, and put it on the front of my album. Okay, watch for that video. That's probably the next one I do with this because I want to show y'all that too. I hope you enjoyed this. If you want to pick one of these guys up, I'm going to put a link in the description for you guys. It is an affiliate link, and this machine was sent to me. I did not pay for this machine. It was sent to me for a review, and this is my review. I personally think this is going to be a fun machine to play with. I'm really happy with how easy that was. And I love that it prints and cuts, and you don't have to take it out and line it up or anything. And by the way, I did not calibrate this machine. There is a calibration option, but I didn't calibrate it. This is straight out of the box. Pretty impressed. Okay, if you have questions, put them in the comments. If you have something you want me to try with this little guy, put that in the comments as well. If you already have one of these guys, give me some tips and tricks. Let me know what you're doing because I'd love to know that. Also, subscribe so you don't miss another video. And until next time, bye now.